Welcome to Russia. Welcome to the magnificent land of Russia, where breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and diverse cultures await your exploration. Spanning 8 time zones and stretching from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean, Russia offers travelers an unparalleled adventure through its vast territories. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to journey through a country so immense that it would take you an entire week to travel from one end to the other by train? Russia's extraordinary diversity of experiences awaits your discovery. If you're watching this guide, please hit the subscribe button in the corner of your screen. It's completely free but means the world to us. Also, don't forget to check the link in the description below for our exclusive deals on flights and accommodations throughout Russia. Now let's explore the most mysterious natural places in Russia. Valley of Geysers. The Valley of Geysers is located on the Kamchatka Peninsula in the Russian Far East, a remote and rugged land known for its volcanic activity. It is the second largest concentration of geysers in the world, surpassed only by Yellowstone National Park in the United States. Stretching for about 6 kilometers within the Kronotsky Nature Reserve, this valley is a paradise of steaming vents, boiling springs, and of course, spectacular geysers that erupt with tremendous force. To reach this geological marvel, one typically takes a helicopter ride from the town of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, which not only saves time, but also offers a bird's-eye view of the volcanic landscape. The valley itself remains largely untouched, preserving its wild beauty and the dynamic forces of nature at play. Valley of Geysers remained relatively unknown to the world until it was popularized in the mid-20th century. Since its discovery, the valley has been a subject of scientific research and conservation efforts, especially after a catastrophic mudflow in 2007 altered much of the landscape. Despite these challenges, the valley remains a testament to the power of natural resilience and continues to attract geologists and nature enthusiasts from all over the globe. Kamchatka itself is a region with a rich indigenous culture. The native Aitlaman, Koryak, and even peoples have coexisted with this volcanic environment for centuries, integrating it into their folklore and rituals. They regard the geysers as living spirits, manifestations of the Earth's soul, and their traditions add a layer of cultural significance to our exploration. One of the most renowned geysers here is the Volga Geyser, whose powerful eruptions can shoot boiling water up to 30 meters high. The excitement builds as steam hisses, and the ground trembles just moments before Volga awakens, an awe-inspiring sight you won't soon forget. As we walk through the valley, keep an eye out for the colorful thermal pools, where mineral deposits paint the ground in vivid hues of orange, green, and yellow. The air is filled with the scent of sulfur, reminding us of the geothermal forces simmering just beneath the surface. We will also visit the Pearl Geyser, known for its rhythmic eruptions that resemble the bubbling of a giant, boiling cauldron. Our journey through the Valley of Geysers has shown us the sheer power and beauty of our planet. It's not just a visual spectacle, but a reminder of Earth's dynamic nature and the importance of preserving such unique environments. What has impressed you the most about this incredible landscape? Can you imagine living in a place where the ground itself seems alive? Kuril Islands. The Kuril Islands, a string of volcanic islands, stretch gracefully between Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula and Japan's Hokkaido. Spanning approximately 1,300 kilometers, this archipelago consists of 56 islands, forming a natural boundary between the Sea of Okhotsk and the Pacific Ocean. Due to their strategic location and geological activity, the Kurils offer dramatic landscapes. Think steaming fumaroles, cascading waterfalls, and lush forests juxtaposed with snow-capped volcanoes. The islands belong to the Sakhalin Oblast of Russia and are primarily divided into the northern, central, and southern groups. Their unique positioning has made them both a geographical marvel and a point of political contention, but more on that later. The Kuril Islands have a rich, layered history shaped by indigenous cultures, Russian exploration, and Japanese influence. The Ainu people, indigenous to this region, lived here for centuries, relying on fishing, hunting, and gathering to sustain their way of life. Their deep connection with nature is evident in their traditions and folklore, often centered around the island's fiery volcanoes. During the 18th and 19th centuries, Russian explorers ventured into these rugged lands, marking the beginning of their integration into the Russian Empire. Later, the islands were the focal point of territorial disputes between Russia and Japan, especially during World War II, when control shifted back and forth. Today, the islands remain under Russian administration, and their culture reflects a blend of native, Russian, and Japanese influences, creating a vibrant and unique local identity. Now, let's dive into one of the most captivating spots in the Kurils, Kunashir Island. Known for its wild beauty, Kunashir is the southernmost of the Kurils and closest to Japan. The island's iconic Tayati volcano, a towering stratovolcano, stands as a testament to the region's volatile nature. Hiking enthusiasts will find the trek to its summit both challenging and rewarding, with panoramic views stretching to neighboring islands. Local communities on Kunashir maintain a rich fishing culture. You might even spot traditional Ainu carvings adorning the coastal villages. Engage with the locals to hear tales of the island's past, blending myths with history in a uniquely Kurilian way. As we conclude our virtual journey through the Kuril Islands, I hope you're as enchanted as I am by their rugged charm and cultural depth. The Kurils are more than just a remote archipelago. They're a living testament to the resilience of nature and the intertwining of diverse cultural narratives. Which aspect of the Kuril Islands fascinates you the most? The volcanic landscapes or the cultural history? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Ural Mountains. The Ural Mountains stretch approximately 2,500 kilometers from north to south, forming a natural boundary between Europe and Asia. They span from the Arctic Ocean in the north to the steppes near the Caspian Sea in the south. The Urals are one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world, estimated to be around 250 to 300 million years old. This ancient range is rich in minerals, including precious stones, metals, and even some rare elements, making it an important region for mining and geology. Geographically, the Urals are divided into 5 sections: polar, northern, central, southern, and the Ural Tau. Each section has its unique landscape, ranging from rugged peaks to gentle, forested slopes. The highest point is Mount Narodnaya, standing at 1,894 meters. The diverse flora and fauna here include bears, wolves, lynxes, and over 200 bird species, making it a paradise for nature enthusiasts. The Ural Mountains hold great historical significance. For centuries, they served as a natural barrier and a cultural bridge between Europe and Asia. The indigenous peoples of the region, including the Bashkirs and Udmurts, have rich traditions deeply rooted in the mountainous landscape. You can still experience their vibrant folklore, music, and crafts in local villages. During the 18th and 19th centuries, the discovery of precious minerals attracted explorers and miners. The industrial boom transformed the Urals into a mining hub, contributing significantly to Russia's economic development. Today, the mountains not only stand as a historical emblem, but also as a symbol of the country's natural wealth. Now, let's focus on one of the most famous cities nestled within the Urals, Yekaterinburg. This vibrant city is known for its cultural diversity and historical landmarks. One must-visit spot here is the Church on the Blood, built on the site where the last Russian Tsar, Nicholas II, and his family were executed. This poignant site serves as a reminder of the city's tumultuous past. For nature lovers, hiking the slopes of Mount Elbrus or visiting the Zuritkal National Park will surely be unforgettable experiences. The stunning vistas and serene lakes are perfect for relaxation and adventure alike. Whether you're hiking, skiing, or just soaking in the crisp mountain air, the Urals offer endless possibilities. As we wrap up our tour, I hope you feel inspired to explore the Ural Mountains and delve into their rich history and breathtaking landscapes. Are you more drawn to the cultural heritage or the natural beauty? Let me know. Your thoughts and stories are always welcome. Volga River. Spanning about 3,530 kilometers, The Volga is the longest river in Europe, winding its way majestically through the heart of Russia. Originating from the Valdai Hills, northwest of Moscow, it flows southward, eventually draining into the Caspian Sea. The river passes through a diverse range of landscapes, from dense forests and rolling hills to expansive plains and bustling cities. It's not just a river, it's a vital artery that shapes the geography, economy, and culture of the region. Often referred to as Mother Volga by Russians, this river holds a special place in the nation's soul. Throughout history, it has been an essential trade route, connecting northern and southern Russia and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. During the medieval period, the Volga was a critical path for the Volga Bulgars and the Khazars, and later it played a pivotal role in the expansion of the Russian Empire. The river's banks are dotted with ancient cities like Kazan, Samara, and Volgograd, each carrying stories of battles, revolutions, and cultural evolution. Today, the Volga remains a hub of economic activity, with industries flourishing along its shores. One must-visit location along the Volga is the historic city of Kazan, the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan. Kazan is renowned for its harmonious blend of Russian and Tatar cultures. The Kazan Kremlin, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stands proudly on the banks of the Volga, showcasing a blend of Christian Orthodox and Islamic architecture. As we explore this magnificent site, you'll notice the iconic Kalshyrif Mosque and the Annunciation Cathedral, both embodying the city's multicultural spirit. Walking through Kazan's vibrant streets, you'll experience the city's rich tapestry of traditions, from folk dances to local culinary delights. As we conclude our tour, let's reflect on what makes the Volga River truly special. It's more than just a waterway. It's a living, breathing symbol of Russia's enduring spirit. Whether it's the historical tales whispered by its ancient cities or the natural beauty that captivates visitors, the Volga continues to inspire and connect people. Altai Mountains. Altai Mountains. Situated at the intersection of Russia, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and China, the Altai region is a pristine landscape of rugged mountain ranges, lush valleys, and crystal-clear rivers. These mountains form part of the larger Altaisan mountain system and are known for their towering peaks, the highest being Mount Belukha, reaching an impressive 4,506 meters. The diverse terrain here includes snow-capped summits, dense forests, alpine meadows, and serene lakes, offering a perfect escape for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. The Altai Mountains have been inhabited for thousands of years, serving as a crossroads of ancient cultures. It is often referred to as the cradle of Turkic civilization, with archaeological evidence dating back to the Scythian period. The indigenous Altai people have preserved their unique traditions, language, and spiritual beliefs, deeply rooted in shamanism and a harmonious connection with nature. Folklore, legends, and traditional crafts continue to thrive here, reflecting a strong cultural identity shaped by centuries of interaction between nomadic tribes. Among the must-visit destinations in the Altai is the mystical Telitskoy Lake, often called the Golden Lake. It stretches over 80 kilometers, surrounded by mountains that seem to embrace it protectively. The lake's crystal-clear waters reflect the sky like a mirror, while its depth of over 300 meters makes it one of the deepest lakes in Russia. Legend has it that the lake's name originated from the native Altai word Altyn Kal, meaning golden lake, due to its shimmering beauty at sunrise and sunset. Exploring the lake by boat is an unforgettable experience, offering views of waterfalls, ancient caves, and diverse wildlife. As our journey through the Altai Mountains comes to a close, I hope you've been captivated by its timeless beauty and cultural richness. This place is not just a destination. It's an invitation to experience a way of life that honors the earth and its ancient traditions. Whether you're here for adventure or contemplation, the Altai Mountains have something special to offer every soul. Kamchatka Peninsula. Kamchatka is located in the Russian Far East, lying between the Pacific Ocean to the east and the Sea of Okhotsk to the west. The peninsula stretches about 1,250 kilometers from north to south and is renowned for its rugged terrain, which includes more than 300 volcanoes, of which 29 are still active. This unique volcanic landscape earned Kamchatka a UNESCO World Heritage designation. One of the most captivating aspects of Kamchatka is its isolation. There are no roads connecting Kamchatka to mainland Russia, making it accessible only by air or sea. This remoteness has allowed nature to thrive, preserving the peninsula's vast wilderness, including thick forests, tundras, and endless rivers teeming with fish. The indigenous peoples of Kamchatka, including the Aitlamans, Koryaks, and Evens, have called this land home for thousands of years. They developed a lifestyle deeply connected with nature, relying on fishing, hunting, and reindeer herding for survival. Russian explorers arrived in the 17th century, with Vladimir Atlasov leading the first expedition to Kamchatka in 1697. Over time, the region became a significant part of the Russian Empire, attracting explorers, traders, and scientists fascinated by its natural wonders. Kamchatka remained a restricted military area during the Soviet era, and it was only after the 1990s that it opened up to tourism. Today, visitors from all over the world come to experience the extraordinary landscapes and vibrant indigenous cultures that coexist harmoniously in this untouched paradise. Among Kamchatka's natural wonders, the Valley of Geysers is an absolute highlight. It's the second largest geyser field in the world, boasting around 90 active geysers and numerous hot springs. As you approach the valley, you'll be greeted by a surreal landscape where steaming jets of water burst from the ground, creating a mystical atmosphere. To reach the Valley of Geysers, you'll need to take a helicopter tour, as it's located in a remote part of the Kuril Nature Reserve. Once there, follow the wooden walkways and listen carefully as your guide explains the geothermal phenomena. Be sure to keep your camera ready. The sight of geysers erupting amid lush greenery is truly unforgettable. Kamchatka is a land of dramatic beauty, shaped by fire and ice, where culture and nature coexist harmoniously. Visiting this unique peninsula will leave you with memories of its untamed wilderness and stories of resilient communities that have thrived here for centuries. Mount Elbrus. Mount Elbrus. Nestled in the Caucasus Mountains, Mount Elbrus stands as Europe's highest peak, towering at an astonishing 5,642 meters above sea level. As part of the majestic Caucasus Range, it proudly straddles the border between Europe and Asia, offering a breathtaking blend of natural beauty and geographic significance. It is a dormant stratovolcano with two summits, the western peak being slightly higher than the eastern. The mountain's snow-capped peaks and extensive glaciers feed into the Baksan, Malka, and Kuban rivers, providing vital water sources for the region. Mount Elbrus forms part of the Greater Caucasus Mountains, a natural barrier that separates Europe from Asia. This region's rugged terrain and towering mountains create a dramatic landscape that has captivated explorers and adventurers for centuries. Can you imagine standing on the summit, where the air is crisp and the panoramic view of snow-laden peaks stretches endlessly? It's truly a sight to behold. Beyond its geographical prominence, Mount Elbrus holds a profound place in Russian folklore and history. The mountain is often referred to as the Sleeping Giant due to its dormant volcanic nature. Local legends speak of ancient deities inhabiting its peaks, guarding the surrounding lands. Historically, the mountain was seen as a sacred place by the native Balkar and Karachay peoples, who have inhabited the region for centuries. Mount Elbrus also played a symbolic role during World War II. The Soviet Army famously planted the Soviet flag at the summit, marking a triumph over the Nazi forces who had briefly occupied the area. This victory became a powerful emblem of resilience and strength. One of the must-visit spots on your journey to Mount Elbrus is the Garabashi Huts. Located at an altitude of about 3,800 meters, these huts serve as a base camp for climbers and trekkers. Accessible by a series of cable cars from the village of Azo, they offer stunning views of the mountain and the sprawling valleys below. Staying at Garabashi gives adventurers a taste of life at high altitude, surrounded by glaciers and the mesmerizing silence of the snow-covered slopes. You can witness climbers preparing for their ascent, sharing stories of their journeys, and soaking in the profound beauty of the landscape. Mount Elbrus is not just a physical challenge for mountaineers, but a symbol of endurance, cultural richness, and natural grandeur. Whether you're here to climb its majestic peaks or simply to immerse yourself in the serene alpine atmosphere, this mountain leaves an indelible mark on all who visit. The White Sea. Located in the northwest of Russia, the White Sea is a southern inlet of the Barents Sea, bordered by the Kola Peninsula to the north and the Karelia region to the west. Covering approximately 90,000 square kilometers, it is one of the 4 seas of Russia that are part of the Arctic Ocean. The sea is connected to the Baltic Sea through the White Sea-Baltic Canal, a feat of engineering that highlights Russia's maritime history. The climate here is typically harsh, with long, cold winters and short, mild summers, but the beauty of the area makes the visit worthwhile regardless of the season. The White Sea has been a significant location throughout Russia's history. In ancient times, it was a key route for trade and exploration, playing an essential role for the Pamars, the indigenous people of the Russian north. The word Pamar itself means seaside dweller, and these hardy people relied on the sea for fishing, hunting marine mammals, and trading furs. During the reign of Ivan the Terrible in the 16th century, the port of Arkhangelsk on the White Sea became Russia's first major seaport, opening the nation to international trade with Western Europe. Later, the construction of the White Sea-Baltic Canal in the early 20th century further cemented the area's importance. As we continue our exploration, let's focus on one of the most famous spots, the Solovetsky Islands. These islands are not just natural marvels, but also historical treasures. Located in the western part of the White Sea, the Solovetsky archipelago consists of 6 large islands and numerous smaller ones. Here, you'll find the iconic Solovetsky Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Founded in the 15th century, the monastery became a center of religious, economic, and cultural life. During the Soviet era, it was repurposed as a labor camp, one of the earliest gulags. Today, the islands are both a place of pilgrimage and a memorial to the tragic past, offering visitors a profound experience of history and spirituality. As our journey comes to a close, let's reflect on what we've discovered. From the rugged, ice-kissed shores to the resilient spirit of the Pamar people, the White Sea stands as a testament to nature's beauty and human endurance. The Solovetsky Islands, with their serene landscapes and poignant history, remind us of the profound stories etched into this remote corner of the world. Sochi National Park. Sochi National Park is situated in the Krasnodar Krai region of southwestern Russia, stretching across the picturesque Caucasus Mountains. It covers an impressive area of over 1,900 square kilometers, making it one of the largest and most diverse national parks in the country. The park's unique location, nestled between the Black Sea coastline and the towering peaks, creates a remarkable blend of marine and mountain ecosystems. As we journey through the park, you'll notice how the lush subtropical forests seamlessly transition into alpine meadows and rugged mountain terrain. The climate here is equally fascinating. Thanks to its proximity to the sea and the mountains, Sochi National Park enjoys a mild, humid subtropical climate. This means that even in winter, temperatures rarely drop too low, making it an all-year-round destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers. Sochi National Park is more than just a natural wonder. It's also a place steeped in history and culture. The area has been inhabited since ancient times, with traces of early civilization still visible today. Archaeological sites within the park reveal dolmens, mysterious ancient stone structures that date back to the Bronze Age. Some believe these structures served as burial sites or places of worship, adding a mystical aura to the park. Throughout its development, the park has maintained a delicate balance between preserving nature and welcoming visitors. Local traditions and customs reflect a rich blend of cultures influenced by both the mountain tribes and the coastal communities. You'll notice that the architecture and crafts in the surrounding areas pay homage to this diverse heritage. One of the park's most famous attractions is the Akshtiaskaya Cave. Situated along the Emzimta River, this prehistoric cave offers a glimpse into the life of ancient humans. It's known for its archaeological significance, as it once sheltered Neanderthals around 30,000 years ago. As we enter the cave, take a moment to imagine how people once thrived in this natural shelter, surrounded by breathtaking views. Inside, you'll see fascinating stalactites and stalagmites, each telling a story of the cave's long geological history. The guided tour will take you through the narrow passages where ancient artifacts were discovered, shedding light on early human civilization in the Caucasus. Sochi National Park is truly a place where nature and history intertwine, offering visitors a chance to connect with the past while embracing the present beauty of the landscape. Whether you're drawn by the towering mountains, the dense forests, or the ancient mysteries of the cave, this park has something for everyone. As we conclude our journey through these remarkable Russian destinations, we're reminded of the incredible diversity this vast country offers. What stands out most is how each destination tells a story of resilience and adaptation. Natural landscapes shaped by geological forces over millions of years, and human settlements that have weathered historical storms while preserving their unique character. Which of these Russian destinations most captured your imagination? Would you prefer the tranquil spiritual journey of Altai Island or the cultural immersion of Krasnodar's bustling streets? Share your thoughts in the comments below. May your travels be safe, your experiences enriching, and your memories lasting. Until our next journey together, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth travel guides to the world's most fascinating destinations.